What's up, Aries? Welcome to your reading. We're going to see what's going on with you and what you need to know right now for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. As I'm doing this reading, it's the 8th of June, 2026. So we're going to see what's going on for you, what you can expect in the near future, anything that Spirit wants you to be aware of. Oh my goodness. Already starting off strong, we have happiness and freedom. You are just taking this jump towards so many things that light you up. You're entering your blooming season, Aries. Completely transforming your life. This is beautiful stuff. Show me more. What's going on with Aries? We have move on. You're moving on from some sort of like heartbreak or challenging period where you were overthinking. You're riding the waves. You're learning how to surf. Maybe you surf. Maybe you do water sports. I don't know what it's called, but I'm seeing someone in like a kayak. It's like with a team though. I can't remember what it's called. What's going on with Aries? Show me clearly. Unexpected blessing and anger management. Well, rock bottom also at the bottom, which makes sense. Anger management with rock bottom. You could have been going through a very challenging time in your life, and it pushed you to making some significant changes. All right, so you just like hit your breaking point for some of you. You were thinking a lot. Like there was just a situation, maybe multiple. Honestly, you could have been juggling with multiple stressful situations. And I feel like you were getting clear signs like it's time to move on, or it's time to move forwards. It's time to expand. This isn't in alignment. And the more upset or the more angry or stressed out you got, the more it just took you away from your true self, from your true essence, from your authentic energy. There's something that was just steering you in the wrong path, in the wrong direction. Well, this month, or whenever you come across this time that you're in, is all about your happiness and your freedom. Freedom from all the suffering, freedom from the anger, freedom from even people around you that could have been just their emotions, their problems, their energetic influence on you, and how it was like seeping into your life as well. It's done. Like it's done. You're free to move on with your life. You're free to move forwards from this chapter. So you ride in the waves, some emotional highs, some emotional lows, but you are mastering, maneuvering through the motion. All right. A lot of thinking though, a lot, like just wondering what's next. Where is this taking me? What's this next step? What do I desire? What would truly make me happy? If I could have anything in the world, what would that be? Well, unexpected blessings headed your way. And I feel like others could be angry, witnessing you step into your power, witnessing you step into this new confidence. People are pissed off because they're like, well, why not me? It should be me. How come Aries gets this? But you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work. Don't feel guilty for accepting these new opportunities, for living your best life. Do not let anybody try and like shrink you or make you feel like smaller, like you have to water yourself down, right? You're like, you got good news to share or you want to share it, but maybe there's someone that is going through some crappy shit. And you're like, if I bring this up, if I tell them, that's going to make them feel worse. And like, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be living your best life. And it's like there's this suppression, or I'm just feeling with this overthinking energy. You're suppressing your true happiness when universe, spirit, higher self, God, source is saying you got to move on, or you have to move forwards. And if that means you have to leave some people behind, or you're setting a boundary and they react in a way that's negative, or they try to control you, That this is not in alignment, babe. This is not in alignment with you. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if there's some people that are upset about this, but that's not up for you to change, control, decide. That's not for you to worry about. And guess what? You can't please everybody in this world, in this life. That's not your job. This is your life. You live for yourself. Be a good person, spread love, spread kindness, but don't put your life on the back burner for someone else. Okay? Whoosh. Okay. Rock bottom, humility, and anxiety. Okay. Yeah, some heavier energies that you're working through, riding through, overcoming. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say about all this. Maybe it's something unrelated, maybe it's connected to these oracle cards, but let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Aries. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Whenever they come across this, the month ahead, show me clearly what's coming towards Aries. So 2 of Swords is your first card out. Crossroads, decisions, and you might not have all the information. What's at the bottom? Taking a peek. 5 of Wands. All right. Yeah, it's just like you could be on the fence, or this is where you're struggling on what to do. And this is also where other people, other energies are pulling at you, and you're being tugged between this or that, them or me. Always choose yourself. Always choose yourself. 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups, King of Wands. This is dysfunctional. Okay, I'm seeing like a situation involving multiple people, probably people that you care about or love. They may be those that you live with. You might have children with these people. This could represent siblings, family, your neighborhood. It's a well-established community here. And I feel like you're a leader here. King of Fire, King of Wands, you're the leader. And it just feels like you're the anchor, or you seem to kind of keep it together. And you know, like if you were to, let's go back to the move on card, if you were to remove yourself or spend a little less time in this environment, in this, like be like, you're highly needed, but it's like you want to be less needed, or less, you just want more of yourself. You want more to yourself. But 2 of Swords, you're kind of in this limbo. Well, how can I do that? There is some challenges that you might be facing when it comes to like leaving this behind. 2 of Wands now, 2-2. So you might be seeing 222 angel number. This represents you're at a pivotal moment in your life. Like this decision will be life-changing for you and for those that you're connected to. It's clear which path is the right one for you. Like it's pretty freaking obvious. And if it isn't yet, it will be. Maybe it's something that you've been in denial about, right? We go back to this 2 of Swords. She's wearing the blindfold. In this case, it's feathers. But it's so obvious. Like, look, the right path. The path that you should take is being highlighted. It's right there. But you're overthinking it. Look, 9 of Swords at the bottom. So yeah, it's that overthinking. I don't want to make them angry. I don't want to make them upset. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to rub it in their face that I'm like, oh, I'm free. I'm financially free, or I get to travel, or I don't know. It's like, again, there's something that you're about to be doing with your life, and it's so like you're about to expand. You're about to blossom. Looking at this happiness card, all these flowers, like you're about to bloom. You're in your season of blooming, taking up space. And it's like, I guess we could say that this represents the weeds. And yeah, okay, like, you know, weeds, they have their purpose. Dandelions, they're healing, medicinal. But in this case, let's just say the weeds are choking out the garden. You're the garden. The weeds, whatever that may be in your life, it's kind of choking out the ability to expand. It's overtaking. 9 of Swords. So you're feeling that mental stress. 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, this is going to give you some clarity. there's a message coming in, or there's some sort of news or confirmation from someone. This gives you confirmation that it's safe, that this is the right step, this is the right move for you. It couldn't have come at a better time. Okay? So I know you might be a little afraid. This is going to require a lot of courage, but you got this. You deserve this. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this fell out on the Two of Wands, and it is death with the World. Okay, and some of you could be dealing with Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, but this is, like I had said before, this decision will be life-changing. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. This is going to change your freaking life. Like, seriously, something is closing out. There's a door that's finished. It's behind you, or it's about to be behind you. What's this card? Okay, let's see what this is. King of Cups. All right. I like it. This is where you're becoming more grounded in yourself, in your intuition, your inner knowing, your creativity, your senses. Let's just simplify your senses. You've come to your senses. All right. King of Pentacles is at the bottom. Nice. Like, you got this nice, grounded, secure, anchored energy. Nothing is going to shake you off your course. Nothing is going to pull you off this path. You are showing up here secure and ready. And I also see your emotions about this situation, right? Because you feel so deeply. You're very sensitive to who you're dealing with, the emotions this has brought up, these changes, letting go, moving on. You felt it all. You felt the sadness, you felt the disappointment, you felt the excitement, you felt the passion. Like, you're feeling all the feels about this transition in your life. And it's totally normal. And it's expected. Like, this is significant. If you felt nothing, if you were numb, like, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Like, you're King of Pentacles, Temperance, you got all the kings out here. Heavy masculine energy, okay? It's all about taking action and certainty. And, being oh my God, I'm getting all these different words. Ambitious, adventurous, like, go big or go home. You got a nice balance between, like, your logic, your practical side, your emotional and intuitive magical side. You got a good balance between these aspects. We did see the King of Fire earlier, King of Wands. We did. So we can heavy masculine energy. So you're feeling, like, really strong, empowered, in control, respected. You respect yourself, your self-respect. Up high and mighty. In a good way. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to change your mind about this. I think your mind's made up. You've come to your senses, like I had said a little bit ago. Show me clearly what lies ahead for Aries. As I split the deck, we had the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So again, some of y'all are still in this transition of thinking about this ending and how it's going to happen, or how others are going to react, or what are you going to do after it. Like, I'm still seeing that overthinking moving on. Like, there's a fear of moving on or stepping into the unfamiliar. But I promise you this one thing. I can't get the cards. This is going to lead you to your happiness, your true freaking happiness. And nothing can get in the way of this. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. All right. So what lies ahead for Aries? What lies ahead for Aries? Oh, we got the Devil. And the Knight of Wands. Is this a person? Something's tempting you. Something's trying to lure you. Maybe it gets you angry. Maybe it gets you pissed off. Maybe it's anger management. Some of y'all do have to work through your anger. Okay? If you have the tendency to lash out or take your own anger out on yourself and beat yourself up or speak bad things about yourself, your character, this is the time to change that, to work on that, to become more aware. You deserve better from yourself You deserve better from others. So that's just for some people. It's probably not for everybody. But if the shoe fits, all right, Cinderella, you're next. Okay. Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands. So this does feel like it's probably energies attached to you that are coming at you. Because look at the Seven of Wands. This is where you're putting your foot down. You're setting a boundary. You're standing up for yourself. But now you feel like you have to explain why you're doing what you're doing. Like now we got a Page of Cups. We got a Knight of Cups. Now we got everybody crawling out of the woodworks, trying to suck you back on in. But you ended that contract. Why would you go back? So this is what lies ahead. Because remember, I'm asking, okay, so what's going on? Moving away from, you made up your mind, you made this decision, then the devil tries to pull you back in. Right? Don't you want to start over? The Fool. Don't you want to give this another go? But you're also defending, like, no, like, this is my new life. This is what I'm choosing for myself. I'm starting over. I'm starting fresh. I'm wiping the slate clean. And they're like, but why? And so if this is representing one person, this Knight of Wands, any Page of Cups, this is somebody who's probably in and out of her life. They come around when it benefits them, when it's convenient to them, like you soothe them, you bring comfort to them. And so they're coming towards you with like this curiosity. And it does seem genuine. But remember, this is with the devil. So there's something a little shady, a little controlling, judgmental, kind of pushy, right? Pushy. And because you feel so deeply, right? King of Cups, it's important that you really remain anchored and grounded in yourself. Otherwise, this is where you get sucked back in and you feel so deeply, you feel sorry for someone or you love them, so you make excuses, but like, no. So y'all be careful of this devil. We'll clarify that in a moment. I just want to see what else lies ahead as I split the deck. Look, Knight of Pentacles. See, like you got all these people coming at you. Knight of Pentacles could be suggesting for you the like advice to move slowly and carefully. Take your time. And Devil with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe not the time for careless, reckless spending. Just a suggestion, right? Be smart with your money. All right, what lies ahead for Aries? Four of Cups. Four of Wands, 44. Some of you are 44, or 444 could be relevant. So Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. Four of Cups. I want to pull a little bit more on this. Okay, that was fast. Page of Pentacles reversed, and these two. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So this is where you could be getting clarity on things that you've walked away from, things that you are currently in the process of ending. It's like, it's just this truth. It could be sobering, right? Something that you were numb to or blinded to, or you weren't able to fully comprehend. You are now recognizing what's in front of you, or like the truth in this ending. This may be a chance to speak your truth after not getting closure or not standing up for yourself or leaving things left unsaid. We do have Mercury retrograding in Cancer near the end of the month. Pre-shadow. You know what? I haven't looked into that. I should, but I have not. Life just carried away, you know? But this could be opening old wounds, or those recent wounds, those recent cuts that have just started to heal or in the process of healing. It's kind of bringing right back up to the surface. Well, because there's more information. There's new information that wasn't available then. It is available now. But I don't know. I just feel like this is just confirmation with the Ten of Swords. Like this is really behind you. But it is offering new insights, or this is your chance to fully sever the tie to this harmful, obsessive, controlling, addictive pattern or person or just whatever this is, right? Whoever, whatever this is. Ace of Swords of the Devil, this is you finally cutting that tie, whatever ties that are still connected. And even the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I don't really see you interested in giving this another go, or you see this is worth an investment. It's kind of like, for me, I see this as like a dud seed. Like you plant the seed, nothing grows. So it's not you, it's the environment, it's the quality of the seed. It's just not there. It's just not there. Maybe this can talk about delays, you know. Let's see what's at the bottom. Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands. There's something better, or there's something easier. I see, like, look at this. 3 of Wands, High Priestess, Chariot. Yeah, I'm seeing something around Cancer season, end of June, July. For some of you, if you're listening to this reading when I post it, you might find this months from now. But so I'll just show you these 3 cards. There's something that's been emotionally burdening you, right? This whole situation probably. As we're moving forwards, new experience, new opportunity to lighten the load, so you can, whatever this is you're carrying that's been really heavy, this is your chance to drop it and start fresh, starting over, starting new life, new vibes, new energy. Okay, what's the new stuff coming towards Aries? 3 of Swords! Growing pains. 6 of Pentacles is at the bottom. And the Moon. Oh, so this is kind of like, y'all, there's going to be some emotional purging. What's coming towards you in the near future, there's going to be some emotional purging, and it might feel uncomfortable or triggering, so this is just like a heads up. But I promise you that it's all serving a purpose. 6 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is just that whole opening of this wound that is healing, and then it just gets ripped open again. It's like if I pull another one, I'm kind of is it gonna, I don't know if it's gonna tell us what else is coming towards you besides this. We'll try one more time and then we can just clarify a few things. What's coming towards Aries? Tell me about this new path, this new cycle. 3 of Pentacles reverse fell out on the Devil. It's not really, it just keeps talking about this whole situation that needs to be worked through, addressed, and acknowledged. And the 3 of Pentacles reverse with the Devil just says, like, this isn't supporting you anymore. This environment, this person, this thing, whatever that's being, like, brought back up to the surface, it's not for you to just, like, all right, let's try this again. I'm not getting that energy at all. It's just kind of cementing what's done is done. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's not support here. This isn't worth the time, the energy to try again. Again, this fell out on the Devil. It's like, this is something that just takes a lot of energy, a lot of your time, your money. Like, this just doesn't seem supportive for where you're at in your journey and where you're going. Something about this just makes you feel uneasy. 9 of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords, and it is just becoming more and more clear. And so this is now where, with the Queen of Swords and the Sun, this is where you're having to really look at the truth, look at the facts, and recognize if this is actually bringing you harmony or this is creating chaos. And I think a lot of y'all know this is creating a lot of dysfunction and chaos. So, oh boy, heavy stuff. We started off with woohoo, happiness, freedom, yeah, and then we're just like, this is what you have to work through to get there. I'm like, oh my goodness, good thoughts, good vibes, thoughts and prayers to those going through this. Everybody drop a prayer emoji down in the comments below. Thoughts and prayers to everybody, every soul that's going through this. Whew. I love you. You got this. But yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. So what could I look into that will like help you? Like, okay, advice dealing with the Devil, whatever this is in your life. Let's get a little bit of advice on like how to handle this. What advice do you have for Aries dealing with the devil? One last time. Once and for all. What do we got here? 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so what I'm immediately getting from this is don't ever, if this is a person, don't let them see you in an emotionally vulnerable state, all right? This is where they get a when you give them a reaction, they feed off of it, okay? So don't feed the monster. Don't give them an emotional reaction. Don't let them see you cry. Don't let them see you get angry, even if you really want to fight this motherfucker. Don't let them see you in that state. If you gotta cry somewhere in private, just, I feel like with this 5 of Cups in the reverse with the devil, it's like, don't give your power away. And 5 of Cups in the reverse would actually represent you healing, and like, you're not as upset about this as you once were. You're actually moving on, which we had that card of move on, and they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on. They want you wrapped around their pretty little finger. Or maybe their finger isn't pretty. Maybe it's ugly as fuck. Okay. Advice dealing with the devil. We get the devil again in the sun. You're better off than feeding into whatever they have to offer you. You already have that and more. They're trying to lure you in. They're trying to seduce you. You know, they might be very attractive. You might be very strong, like, physical attraction connection with them. But, like, okay. And that's all you got. They don't have much to offer you. But, yeah, so you're having to really hone in on your true happiness from within. Stop seeking it from the external, from this individual, because they use it as a power. They use this as control. They use this to manipulate you. All right. This is kind of like a drug dealer and who the person they're selling the drugs to, you know? Oh, you need some more drugs? Oh, here, I up the price. I want more money. And they'll be like, please, whatever. It's just, it's like, yeah, it's the supply, right? They're trying to supply you with like dopamine and attention or their love or money or, you know, but like, it's just to try and lure you back in. It's a luring tactic. Don't fucking fall for it. Okay. Page of Swords. Do better, know better. I also get an energy of spying on you. Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. And if you just sneeze, bless you, because I just got a little tickle in my nose. So bless you. If you sneeze, comment down below if that's you. That's funny. Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. You have to, I don't know, I feel like this is saying to surround yourself with better people if you haven't already. But, okay. The World and Death. Let's take a look into this ending that's taking place. Let's take a look into this ending. Tell me about the World and Death for Aries. Five of Wands. They're gonna put up a fight. They're gonna, whoever this is, they're trying to challenge you. They're trying to be like, you're not gonna find anything better. Or, you know, they're trying to get in your head. They're trying to get in your way. 10 of Wands. They're trying to make this an uphill battle. They don't want this ending to be easy. Oh. I'm getting like pressure in my third eye, my crown. Could just be my sinuses, I'm gonna be real, but all of a sudden just feeling, yeah, it's probably my sinuses. I just felt like I had a tickle in my nose and then it's like moving up to my forehead. So it's probably just my sinuses, but if you want to be like woo woo, we can be woo woo. Or the devil, not the devil. Death. Death to the devil. Tell me about the World and look, we got strength coming out. The World and Death. Ooh, nice. The Emperor. Okay. We got strong fire energy, Aries and Leo. All right. So this is what's going to go down. You're going to walk away, or you're saying, I quit, or we're getting a divorce. I'm still in a house. I can't be with you anymore. Whatever this ending is. I can't live with you anymore. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Whatever this ending is, I can't, yeah, I already said that. I can't work with you anymore. They're going to put up a fight. They're going to challenge you. They're going to try and pull you back in. They're going to try to get any kind of reaction from you. They're going to try and mirror you as well, right? They'll do whatever, however, to try to have the upper hand. But it ain't going to work, man. We have strength and then the Emperor. The way in strength, she's got her back turned to this. So it's like, you can go fight with yourself. It's kind of like if you're in the middle of texting this person and then you're like, you know, I'm just not going to respond. And then they just send text after text after text and they call you and maybe you don't pick up, or maybe you do once and you're like, don't call me anymore. They call you again and again and again. It's like, oh my God, just block them. Let them fight with themselves, talk to themselves in the DM, whatever, right? Like they're just arguing with themselves at this point. Look at the eagle in both these cards, or the birds. It's like, you've evolved so much. Some people don't want to change, and they also don't want you to change. You're living your life, you're growing, you're expanding, you're evolving. And if they, too, put that energy towards themselves, maybe you guys wouldn't be going separate ways. But because they're just not there yet in their journey, maybe they never will be, maybe one day. Don't matter, it's not your business. But they don't want you to change because they don't want to change. And in order to be with you, they would have to rise up. They just aren't capable of that right now, if ever. And that doesn't matter. It's not up for you to decide. But yeah, so look, Knight of Swords is at the bottom, Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to change your mind. This is the same thing. Okay, we gotta go soon. This is the same thing. Queen of Swords and this Wheel of Fortune. You made up your mind. You're ready for change. You're already making the moves. You're moving forwards. Knight of Swords coming on in, trying to swoop on in and be like, but wait, I have this information. I need to tell you something. Let me just tell you this. Please just listen to me. It's the same old shit. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah. This is what lies ahead for you. They are aware they don't want you to come into this, whether it be a new job, whether it be a new house, a new lifestyle, a new health routine, whatever this is, they don't want you to have it. But you're going to, and we have the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles underneath that, which ultimately is you choosing yourself. At the end of the day, you choosing yourself. And that's going to just shake shit up, right? Because, look, this is just at the bottom. It's just telling a freaking story here. It's shaking shit up. You walking away. It's like walking away and there's like explosions going on in the background, like a movie. Yup. You did that. Wow. I don't think they really, I think you're shocking them. They're definitely shocked. They didn't think you had the guts. They didn't think that you had it in you. But you do. Wow, what a reading. That was a lot. I hope that this gave you some insight and helped you along your journey. I love you so, so much, Aries. You got this. I believe in you. Don't ever forget your strength. And yeah, you got amazing things ahead. So leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more, and private readings are available in the description box. Have a beautiful and blessed day, Aries. I'll see you later.